Hey, girls, because I don't want to say guys, because we had a whole long talk about how we would, we started our videos with hey guys. I'm at work. It's Monday, and people don't have school today, and I didn't go to school today, and I'm at work. And so, Hannah, your leather jacket looks awesome. Like, super awesome. I'm a little jealous, but I'm happy because once you get that box that I'm sending you, it'll go good together with that leather jacket. Something in that box. And it was the last day for your show, or the last day for your preview of your show, like Tech Week. Is that what that means? I'm not sure. And you said you had a good Valentine's Day, which is good, because, yeah, it would be bad if you had a bad Valentine's Day, but you had a good Valentine's Day, which is good. You guys like my extensive use of vocabulary? I'm an English major. No. And so then you got a leather jacket, and that actor guy was nice, and you had yogurt-covered pretzels and green tea, which sounds delicious. And then Anna's video was really short. She was at home, and Rachel had 2 videos. Sorry guys, I'm late for class. Just kidding. They don't have school. How weird would it be if I cleaned the classrooms while they had school? And then I started vlogging while cleaning the classrooms while they had school, so there'd be like kids all in all these seats. And I'd be just sitting on the heater like, yeah, so you had yogurt-covered pretzels, and that's so awesome. So awesome. Like, oh, have you ever had yogurt-covered pretzels? No? Okay, you suck. But anyway, so Rachel, in your first video, you were all like, we're gonna go to the play in Cleveland, which I went with you, which was awesome. Well, I'll talk more about that in a second. And, Rachel was talking about how she was excited to go because of Lou and how I love Lou, which I do. I won't deny that I'm in love with Lou. But one thing to clarify to Rachel is my sexuality. Rachel, I'm gonna come out to you, okay? So, it's a little complicated. And the reason I usually don't bother coming out to people is because it's complicated. I kind of, like, ever since my senior year when I was like, shit, I'm not straight, I kind of just never came out to anybody except for, like, my close friends that I wanted to know, like Anna and Sabrina and and Nathan. And, you know, like, if I felt the need to tell the person, I told them. If they asked me, I told them. But other than that, I was just like, I don't care. Let everyone assume what they want to assume about me, because they could be right and they could be wrong. But, in terms of my sexuality, I am what they call pansexual, which other people think is the same thing as bisexual, and it is, but it isn't, and who really cares, because I don't. But, what it means is pan as in all, and sexual as in sexual, you know, like bisexual, homosexual, heterosexual. So it kind of basically means that I don't give what gender you are, because I can just like you for your person. The only thing with that, like, I don't know, it gets really complicated because... Shut up, Nathan. Sorry, he's making tranny jokes. But, it gets complicated for me because I generally am more attracted to women than I am to men. So, the way that I say it when it gets even more complicated is that I'm pansexual with, like, a tendency to be more lesbian than straight, and it's like, who knows, who cares, like, whatever. And basically, like, I don't know. If you have questions, like, ask me, because I know that it's complicated and it's kind of hard to take in. Like, there's like this diagram graph thing that I kind of have in my head that I can't really describe, but it would make things a lot clearer for you guys. Maybe I can, like, put that on my Facebook or something. And so yeah, when it comes down to, like, if Lou would turn me, he wouldn't really turn me. He's just one of the few guys that I do find quite attractive. And maybe because he's French, that could possibly be the only reason I find him attractive, but I also think he's really fun. Which, you know, we already talked about all this, so don't worry about it, sweetie. We're good. We'll be good forever. And Lou is leaving, so what the heck. But then you also talked about your house. You showed us your house in the first video. And it's really cute and blue. I don't remember it being blue. I thought it was, like, really yellow. But you probably painted it. Or maybe I'm going delusional. Oh, okay, yeah. You talked about how all of your houses were, like, connected to everybody else's houses, and they were all, like, big family plots and lots and square acres of suey. But that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of cool. I ship that. And your Valentine's Day sounds really awesome, too. Like, honestly, I've always wanted a full body massage, but I'm really ticklish. Like, I don't usually tell people this, because when you tell someone you're ticklish, then they try to tickle you. And I'm so, like, I'll stop talking right now. I'll leave it at that. But my back, whenever I have ever had to have anyone give me a massage, I can't, because my back, like, freaks out. But that still sounds awesome. And I did see Les Mis, and I talked to you about that already. And, what else? Oh my goodness, I've been taking up a lot of time. For my Valentine's Day, I actually asked out this girl on this date. And then she said yes, and so we went and played bingo for Valentine's Day. And, yeah, it was kind of fun. I was pretty nervous in the beginning of the date, because she wasn't really talking to me a lot, and so I wasn't sure if she didn't want to be on the date with me, you know. But then again, we weren't really playing bingo. But then once we started, like, I don't know, it got a lot better. Everything got better. And then, I had a lot of fun, and the sushi was spectacular, because we got sushi and played bingo, because that's not weird, I swear, like, it's classy, it makes us classy, and, we won $1, and then we lost that $1, on, like, you know, the little instant lottery tickets or whatever. It was a lot of fun. I made Valentine's Day cards for, like, everybody in my dance class and my psychology class, which was cute. I decided I'm not going to ask out that girl from my psychology class, because I can kind of tell she isn't really that into me. Guys, it's going to be a long video, because I'm not even done, so I'm sorry. And that's what I did for Valentine's Day. And then this weekend was, like, one of the coolest weekends I've had in, like, a really, really long time. It was just really awesome. Like, on Friday, I hung out with Danielle during, like, the daytime. And then Friday night, I hung out with Anna, and we went to see this dance rehearsal in Lakewood, which was, like, super awesome. It was just really, really cool. And and it was like a high school production, like, dance recital thing, and they were still pretty good. They were, I don't know, they were better than I thought, because I was thinking, like, oh, there's gonna be just, like, high school girls, and they're not gonna actually know what they're doing, but they were good. They knew what they were doing. It was cool. And then after that, Anna and I went to Steak and Shake, and okay, Rachel, you probably aren't familiar with the porn movie Two Girls in One Cup.
Ew.
Because it's gross, and honestly, I've never seen it.
Don't.
I have no intention of ever seeing it. I don't even want to see the cover or anything. But I have friends who have seen it, and I have friends who have talked about it, and yeah, so to start this story off, I'm going to say your video that you titled 2 Vlogs in One Day made me think of 2 Girls in One Cup.
Ew.
And then on top of that, Anna and I were at Steak and Shake, and we decided we were going to eat fries and split a milkshake together. And this girl, Angelisa, who works at the movie theater with Danielle, who I think is probably the cutest little girl ever. Well, not like, I don't mean that in like, oh, she's a cute little baby. I think someone might be here. But I mean that in like the, if she wasn't 16, I would totally date her kind of way. I think she might be 17. But either way, it's like kind of jailbait. So she was there because she had like a basketball game, and she's a cheerleader, and they like had won, and it was senior night, and they were like going out or whatever. And Anna and I are eating from the same milkshake, and we're, you know, whatever. And I guess either one of the girls on her team or her coach, she pointed. Did I mention she was at Steak and Shake? Yeah, whatever. She pointed Anna and I out to her group and was like, hey guys, look, 2 girls in one cup. And I don't think she meant it like the video, but it was really funny. And then Angelisa went ahead and told Danielle, and Danielle told me the story. And it was very funny. I haven't been able to tell Anna yet, but I think she would appreciate it. And yeah, that was funny. It was good stuff. Then, shit, this is gonna be really long. But then, after that, we saw Danielle at the movie theater, and we didn't see a movie, and we, like, hung out with Alex and stuff, and Anthony. And then, on Sunday, on Sunday, was it? I think I'm getting all my days mixed up. Because that was still Friday. So on Saturday, I went to see that play. And if you guys want to know my opinions on the play, it's just like text me, because this video is getting really long. I went and I saw, there was like 2 short plays. And one of them was Cat Kenny's. And then after that, I went home. Well, we had a snowball fight. It was super awesome. I've never had a snowball fight before, guys. In case you didn't know that, like, I've never had a real snowball fight. I always decided not to go on the snowball fights because they were with my family, and my family can get pretty. So I never did, and it was really fun. It was really awesome. And then I stayed the night at Danielle's house because she got out of work and she was like, "Want to come over?" And then I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then on Sunday, I went to church and I saw Hannah's Christmas present, which is absolutely fantastic. And then I hung out with Danielle, and then we watched these cartoons, and we watched Perks, and I cried again. And then I went home, and we had dinner, and it was really good dinner. And then I like stayed up, and I was like going to bed, feeling kind of sick. And then I woke up and I felt kind of sick, but it was still a really good weekend, guys. It was really awesome. I'm gonna go before this hits 15 minutes. I love you guys. Goodbye.